You can do anything you want from this day on. So if I desire to come back and play again, maybe that's what I want to do. Maybe that's the challenge that I may need someday down the road.
And that day has arrived. Michael Jordan warming up at Market Square Arena more than 3 hours before today's scheduled tip-off. 21 months have passed since Michael Jordan last played competitive basketball. For 21 months, the NBA was without its supreme artist. There may be many interesting peripheral aspects to both his departure and return, but at the heart of it is simply this: the best in the world is back. And in a sports world darkened by constant talk of money, strikes, and lockouts, here's a shining reminder of why we're drawn to sports in the first place. The drama, the anticipation, the sheer beauty of the moment. Today, an artist returns to his true canvas, the hardboard courts of the NBA. Michael Jordan is back. Thanks, I guess, although until a couple of seconds ago it was difficult to hear anything above the din at Market Square Arena, which has now been quieted as we're just about ready for our national anthem. And you can read into this any symbolism you like. The group that will sing the anthem is called Promise.
Being performed by Promise from Olivet Nazarene University.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the rampart we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
The moment is nearly at hand. Michael Jordan's return to the NBA. From Indianapolis, he goes to Boston Garden. One last game at that venerable old building against the Celtics. And then imagine the scene this coming Friday against the Orlando Magic at the United Center when Ray Clay at the PA microphone brings Michael Jordan onto the floor as a home player. This won't have quite the impact, but it should be a terrific scene. And so we go to the Pacers PA announcer now, Reb Porter, for the introduction of the starting lineup.
Here's the starting lineup for today's visitors, the Chicago Bulls. At one forward, 6'7" from Central Arkansas, number 33, Scottie Pippen. At the other forward, 6'11" from Croatia, number 7, Toni Kukoc. At center, 7 feet from Vanderbilt, number 32, Will Perdue. At one guard, 6'2" from Iowa, number 10, B.J. Armstrong. At the other guard, 6'6" from North Carolina, number 45, Michael Jordan. the head coach, Phil Jackson, the Chicago Bulls.
A fellow by the name of Ed Neely, who was a very popular member of the Chicago Bulls.
I remember Ed well, also with the Phoenix Suns. Marv, there's a lot of special moments in NBA basketball. Usually the opening game of the season, the playoffs, 7th game of the series, the finals. I don't know about you, but I got the goosebumps for this one. This is very special.
Interesting, and it is home team privilege how they did diffuse the introduction of Michael Jordan, making sure that the Pacers got their due very quick in ending the announcement, letting the crowd respond as they did, and then getting right to the Indiana Pacers. And Derek McKee of the Pacers controlling the opening tip. The officials, Dick Bavetta, Ken Mauer, and Ed F. Rush. Mark Jackson guarded by B.J. Armstrong. Michael Jordan on Reggie Miller here at the start, and Jordan comes up with the ball.
Michael Eberle actually was knocked loose by Will Perdue, but Michael's so quick right now. He looks lightning quick.
Well, he does have the fresh legs, not in outstanding basketball condition, but in very fine physical condition. Here is Tony Kukoc dumping it off. Will Perdue pops it out. Michael Jordan looking for the shot, not able to hit on his first attempt.
Shot clock was down to 4. That's when usually Scottie Pippen used to get the ball, and before that, that's when Jordan would get it under those kinds of conditions.
Jordan played by Jackson to the spin. Rebounded by Rick Smith. Well, Phil Jackson told us earlier he was concerned that the Bulls will be looking too much for Jordan. Reggie Miller not able to hit from downtown. Pippen trying to go back door, and the ball goes back to Indiana.
Well, on the post feed to Rick Smith, Perdue actually giving him too much ground here, but then the quick hands of Michael Jordan to come up with the loose one. Both shots that Michael had taken have looked smooth and nice, just haven't dropped yet.
Double team on Smith's got it out for Jackson. Rebounded by Dale Davis. And here is Smith. Well, the NBA Player of the Week this past week, Rick Smith, who has been on a tear, gives Indiana a 2-0 lead. Kukoc at the high post. Armstrong cutting to the corner. Then by Jackson and that double team. Here is Kukoc finding Pippen for 3. Get the idea that the Bulls are a little rattled here at the start as Miller is able to go all the way.
Well, there's no question the Bulls are tight right now, despite the fact they're running the very familiar triangle offense. Michael has played with 4 of those players out on the floor, but nothing is very smooth like this second.
Kukoc trying to get the step, rejected. Recovered by Kukoc and rebounded by Davis. 4-0 Pacers with 2.5 gone by. Smith could not handle the pass, and it will be Chicago ball.
Well, Larry Brown wants his wing players, Derek McKee and this man, Reggie Miller, to get out as quickly as possible to take some pressure off that half-court offense. The Pacers are a good rebounding team. They must take advantage of it by getting their fast breaks.
Well, the Bulls hold for their first 5. Reggie Miller guarding Michael Jordan. B.J. Armstrong. Shot clock at 5. Armstrong for Perdue. Make it 0-6 here at the start for Chicago. McKee saw the opening. Pass to Miller, and a foul is called. Reggie Miller will go to the line.
Well, to compound the problems for the Bulls, who are running their offense somewhat patiently, you got to give some credit, a lot of credit to the Indiana defense by forcing a couple of tough shots and misses. But the Chicago Bulls transition defense very sluggish right now, and the Pacers are taking advantage of it.
Indiana Pacers Friday night here at Market Square beat Orlando 107-97. They have won 2 straight over Milwaukee and Orlando. This following the successful West Coast swing. They won 5 of their last 6 overall. They've had big wins on that recent road trip at San Antonio and at Phoenix. While Chicago Friday night at home beat Milwaukee. Bulls coming back from a 15-point fourth-quarter deficit. For the Bulls, a rare fourth-quarter comeback. That has been their problem, in particular in the third